What's up, YouTube? So I guess I gotta record this again. See, I have to record stuff if they don't want me to put it out, because they'll make my phone freeze up if it's something that they don't want me to talk about. And when I record my device, it just works. It just magically works. Isn't that funny? Because you would think that if it's freezing up and I add another process to it, that it would definitely freeze up, right? But no, it just magically works. So I was just trying to upload a video. I was in the process of writing the description to the video. This is an old story about my speculations about the Wi-Fi spoofing and my targeting. And I took a walk across town and I screen recorded my phone and all the Wi-Fi networks from one end of town to the other that come up. That's the video. It's a half-hour long. And it's a story about my Wi-Fi spoofing when I lived in the apartments and who was involved. So I was just in the middle of writing the description and it just completely froze up. And I just waited. I figured I'll just let it do its thing. And then the app just closed. It just closed the app out completely. Okay. I can't imagine what the issue would have been, but I'm confident that it's not just a normal glitch, that it's them, right? They, whoever they are, that did whatever they need to do to try to stop me from putting that story out, okay? That's what I believe 100%. So let's try this again. Let's go to YouTube. Let's hit plus. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and... This is the video. Next. Well, this is interesting. Okay, and we called it Wi-Fi Networks of Patton, PA. I did all this already, exactly this. And then I put plus story about my targeting. And in the description, I started saying, this is all 100% true from my perspective. Of course, a lot of my claims, this is where it froze. When I typed the C, it stopped when I hit the C. That's when it just completely froze up, and then it shut the app. But of course, a lot of my claims are speculation. But I still have a lot of unanswered questions. Anyone would, anyone in my position would be speculative like I am. They like to call it paranoid, right? But anyone would be, we'll go ahead and we'll type paranoid, right? If they dealt with the things that I have. For the last 4 years. And look, there's no problem at all. It's operating fast, like perfectly, right? Isn't that funny? And I'm recording it. It's crazy, right? Let's see, gang stalking evidence. Then we'll put it in that one and that one. We'll put it in that one. Let's go ahead and put a location in, right? It's happening in Patton, PA. Right? And this is, so why didn't I have any problems? Why didn't it freeze up there? I didn't have any other apps running at all. Not at all. And I had storage on my phone. I just did that ahead of time because a certain screen recording I just did, when I went to look at it, it cut off the first fucking 15 minutes of it. And I realized it was because my storage was reaching the end. So what it does is it only records what it can up until your storage is full, the last bit of your recording. So that's why I made sure I deleted enough stuff to have space on my phone so that that's not an issue. So it's funny how this just worked, right? It just automatically worked. I'm looking at it right now at a real-time graph of my Wi-Fi network. All the other networks are completely normal, but my network, for some reason, it has a waveform of the difference, the fluctuation difference in the signal strength is from one end of the spectrum to the other. It's crazy. It is up and down. It jumps up and down like a fucking earthquake. It looks like I'm looking at like a seismograph during an earthquake is what it looks like. All the other networks are like straight lines, straight across the board. Signal strength does not go up or down, but my network does. Isn't that interesting? Let's see, my network and this other one that says hidden. I don't know what that is. It says hidden, but it's actually the strongest signal. Hidden. The hidden network is the strongest signal. But my network, the one that I'm looking at the router right now, it's 4 feet away from me. And the signal strength is going from, well, it says right on it. Let me look here. It says the minimum signal and the maximum signal. And the minimum signal of my device is negative 56. I'm sorry, negative 50, negative 65. It just moved. But the maximum signal is negative 14. No other device comes anywhere near that. Negative 14. That means it's very close. I'm practically right on top of my network. The closest to that is the hidden network, and it says negative 30. But the maximum signal, or the minimum signal, is negative 50. What is it? Negative 56. So this shit doesn't make sense. That network, for some reason, why does it fluctuate so much? And on my other network, Netgear 26, okay, the minimum signal was negative 80. The maximum signal is negative 49. That's a big difference. 30 decibel difference, right? These other networks don't have anything like that. Let's just list them. Negative 87 and negative 71. That's a little bit of a difference. Negative 86 and negative 75. Negative 80, or negative 74, wow. Negative 74 and negative 46. That's my Netgear 26. Why do my networks fluctuate so fucking drastically? And the only other one that does that is the hidden network. The one that says hidden network. And I'm looking at all the IP addresses. That hidden network has the only one all by itself. It's its own MAC address all by itself. And it is CA 3A 6B DD 8452. That is the MAC address for this hidden network. It is not even close to any of the other ones. So whatever device that is, that's your culprit right there. That is the device that is fucking with my shit. And I hate to say it, but I believe the Zeek Mesh Network has something to do with it. I just have a feeling. I could be wrong on that. Wow, my network just plummeted. Just plummeted from negative 30, which is actually high, down to negative 70. That's a 40 decibel difference. What the fuck would make my network do that? It's blinking like crazy. And there's nothing even on it except for this phone. I mean, I have my computers connected through a hard line. And I have a Roku on it. It's not even doing anything. It's sitting idle. But boy, is it fucking blinking away, man. Lots of data being transferred on that fucker. I didn't even hit the upload button yet. So let's go ahead and do that. Look at that. It works just fine. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? But I just must be persecutory delusions, I'm sure, right? I'm sure what it is. I'm sure that explains everything. So be good at it.